Hey guys, welcome back. I'm me, DC Gunner. Today I show you the Universal Geneve Polerouter watch. It's an automatic watch with micro rotor and it's a vintage watch. It came out in the early 50s and it was designed in honor of the newly opened Poleroute, which was operated by the Scandinavian airline system. And it was a quicker way between Los Angeles and Copenhagen and flying over the magnetic North Pole. And back in the 50s, people were traveling in style. You got dressed up, your finest, fanciest clothes, your leather briefcase, leather baggage, your fine watch, and you would go on a airplane travel. No flip-flops and pajamas like today. And this watch was designed by Gerald Genta. And Gerald Genta is the, of course, staple today in the horology world, and lots of his watches are highly collected because he designed the Royal Oak, Audemar's Piguet Royal Oak. He also designed the Patek Philippe Nautilus. He designed many other watches, but when he was enlisted to design a new watch to honor the newly opened Poleroute, he was only an unknown 23-year-old chap, and he designed this. This was his first watch design. I'm sure he had some doodles before, but I think this was his first watch design. And the man is a genius. I do love design. I love watches. Basically, for the most part, I do appreciate watches because of the way they look. And you cannot deny it. You can lie to yourself that you love the watches because of the movements and whatnot, and I'm sure many people do. But for me, it's 50-50 because I want my watch to look good. When I look at it on my wrist, I want to be pleased, I want to be happy, and I want the watch brings joy to my face. And I also, when I open the watch to check out the movement, I also want to see something nice in there as well. So this is it. This is the Geneve Polerouter. My wrist is 19 centimeters. That's 7.5 inches. And this is a 35 mil watch that looks great on my wrist. And even off the wrist, this watch still looks great. No matter how you look at it, this is one great design. And I was speaking about moments. I want a watch to look good when I look at it, but I also want a good moment. And in 1954, this watch was called Polerouter. Soon after, they moved the name to the Polerouter. I guess it sounded better, but when it first debuted, it came with a bumper movement, 138 bumper movement, and it's been used widely through Universal Geneve line. And later on, the Polerouter got an upgrade, and 215 caliber with micro rotor as in this piece as well. And it's just beautiful. You can see the Geneve stripes, Geneva stripes, micro rotor. There's also a version, this is 215 or 215 movement, and there's also a version with 215-1, and that's a version with a date. I really prefer my watches without date, especially nowadays. And back in the day, it was very useful complication, but nowadays, to me, it's just obsolete and a hassle to get it set when I'm having multiple watches in collection and you want to go and run somewhere. But back in the days, in the 50s, the caliber, this caliber was state of the art. It was a massive leap in technology. It features, like I said, cut the Geneve finishing, has 17 joules, Inca block. Inca block is a shock protection system, has a gold-plated rotor, and 60-hour power reserve. We are talking 50s here, guys. So this is a pretty advanced watch, and it was a success back in the days, and it was a little collector's secret. That is until earlier this year, Hodinkee came up with a video and an article, and I guess the price just skyrocketed, but it was still good, one of those good bargains in the vintage world, and this is one of my favorite vintage watches. And even today, when the prices are a little bit higher than before the Hodinkee article, this watch is still very reasonably priced for what it offers. Just imagine modern watch that looks this beautiful with a movement like this, with the micro rotor. We would be talking thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay, now I want to show you my example I got. I picked this up very recently, and it was a part of a trade I did, and I am very happy with this piece. It has a white dial with like a sunburst effect, like a champagne sunburst. In fact, it's very attractive. It has this inner bezel edging that really makes the watch pop, and unfortunately this is a gold plated top case, but it's a really heavy gold plating, and on the bottom we can see the stainless steel, so that's always a plus. And it's always better to have a stainless steel watches, but on the bottom you have stainless steel, on the top gold plating. I do not mind a little bit of a gold color on my wrist, to be honest, so I don't mind. It has applied markers, applied logo, and overall just very gorgeous piece. The crown has seen better days because it was gold plated, signed with a U, and I guess from the winding and wearing, the plating got a little bit came off, but it is what it is. And here I have a buckle. It says Universal Geneve on the buckle. Just very cool vintage watch that I really enjoy these days, and I wanted to share with you guys. So thank you for watching. I'm EDC Gunner, and see ya in the next one.